this is actually regarding my parents and my elder brother, and they are currently living in Andhra Pradesh, back in our hometown. And for a while, they started feeling these symptoms, which was basically, heaviness in their chest. The entire kind of the pipes were feeling a little tight. The oxygen levels had also dropped, and walking also had become an issue. And this was, and this was kind of affecting their daily business, because my parents and my brother, they were involved in a lot of fishing and agricultural activities. Now they were able to go to the doctors and get a checkup done, and it so happened that the X-ray revealed that there were some patches in their lungs. Post that, it was being recommended by the doctors that they undergo a steroids process. But since I had actually used God's Own Store's oils, I suggested that, let's kind of try these oils first, and I gave them, the batch of Elixir. It was Sudarshan and 45, and asked them to apply this as per the recommendation, which is, 6 times in a day. And immediately, in fact, on day 1 itself, my father especially, he was showing really good results in his oxygen level. From around 80 to 83, it shot up to 92 in day 1. And of course, that was a huge relief for him. His chest that was feeling very tight also felt really relieved. And the oxygen levels of all 3 of them, both my parents and my brother, became normal by the 3rd day. And then, you have these bouts of cough, which also kind of relaxed over the days. And by the 4th or 5th day, they were feeling completely fine. And in a couple of weeks' time, at the most, I would say that they were back to their daily routine. And by week 3, they were completely fine. They were going back to their going back to their usual routine and involving themselves in the business that they had to shut down for some time. But now I imagine that if they had to undergo a treatment involving steroids, for a couple of months, that would have been quite a serious issue, given that my parents, both of them are diabetic, and their sugar levels would have shot up, and that wouldn't have been a situation that we would have been able to manage, especially since I'm away, my parents are over there, my brother was also sick. And so I'm really glad that the oils were an option available to us, which was not something that we had to indigest. External application, completely safe, and I'm really, really, really glad that post 3 weeks we got a second checkup done, and after that, I think all the levels were normal. There weren't any issues in the respiratory organs, and everything was fine. So it's almost like a miracle how things really turned in just 2 or 3 weeks, and that was just by the application of the oils. And the most important thing is to apply them regularly and religiously apply them 6 times in a day. And they followed that, and the results were pretty amazing. Really, really glad that these oils were available to us, and thanks to God's Own Store for providing us a solution for that problem we were facing. So